feel mindset is like more of it's a deeper level of work. It becomes a lifestyle, it's a habit. So it takes some time to shift yourself into that mindset. But once you've unlocked that potential, once you know how to apply it to one area of your life, like let's say you know how to apply it to your career, you'll be able to apply that to all areas of your life. And that's what I really want to tell people, that anyone can do this. I'm not a magician. It's not it's not something I'm completely making up. I've seen some of my clients completely transform, like being in a position where they were like, you know, I feel stuck. I don't know how to do this. I'm not sure how I'm going to get out of it, or I don't know how I'm going to get that career. I don't think I'm going to make it to technology and stuff like that. And some of them have done the things they thought they couldn't do at the beginning in the first session. You know, they've bought the car they wanted now, they've got the career they wanted. Mindset wise is what really, you know, shocks me, is how much they've transformed as a person, how just a conversation with one person can change them to look at the world differently, and that drives them now to keep continuing achieving things. So yeah, I hope everyone can somehow get into that mindset with me.
Absolutely. So what do you do for yourself? What do you do to keep yourself sane and improve yourself and keep leveling up in the mindset space? So what are some things that you do and inspire you in this space?
Yes, definitely. And I it's good you pointed out, what do I do to my mindset to keep myself, you know, sane? Because if my mindset is not in the right place, I will not be able to give a good coaching session. And I've in fact even had one time where I had to call up a client before and say, hey, like, I'm not in the right space of mind right now, postpone today's session, because I want to make sure if they're spending the money on me, that I will be able to give them advice on a like the right level of vibration and frequency, and be able to help them. So that day I wasn't feeling well, just because of stress and other things. So that can happen, but I generally make sure that doesn't happen by doing a few things. I think I'm really big on self-care. I am very social. I am an extrovert, but I also spend lots of time by myself. Lots of people don't believe me when I say, you know, I spend a lot of time because I'm always everywhere. But I really think it's important to be comfortable spending time by yourself, but also spending lots of time by yourself, and getting comfortable with it. So some of the things I do is, like, for example, if I spend the weekend seeing lots of people, then I at least need 1 or 2 days to recharge. I'm like a battery, I get drained. So every morning when I wake up, I meditate for, it doesn't have to be long, just 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. So that's something I build into my routine. I have booked in self-care days where I don't see anyone, I don't go outside, I just spend time by myself, where for me self-care is being in a clean environment. So I clean my room, I play some music, I watch a TV show. I'm also really big into reading self-development books. I think that's something I've built into along my journey of keeping my mindset in the right place as well. I'm very conscious about what I feed into my brain, just as much as what I feed into my body. So when I say feeding my brain, I'm careful about the content I consume on social media. I love all the work influencers put out there, and I love looking at it, but sometimes if it gets too much for me, I unplug. So instead of switching off my entire account, because I still have to run my business and do what I do, I'm very careful about the content I follow and the content I see. And that's not to put down anyone's content, it's just, I think it's very different. Like, it's human nature to compare yourself to other people, and so yeah, that's how I think I do a few things that make sure that I care for myself in the best possible way. And I recommend that to all my clients as well, to put yourself first.